Okay, these are your formatting and our research paper notes. We'll start with plagiarism. Plagiarism is when you use someone else's thoughts or ideas in your work and try to claim it as your own. If you copy it from the internet, or if you go to a book and you write down exactly what the person had in there, that is plagiarism. You need to give credit to where credit is due, and the person that the person that wrote it. So you'll need to cite it if it is not your thought. Citation is an excerpt from the source of information. So if you use a piece from it, for example, this is a parenthetical citation, which lets me know that a word that I wrote or a sentence that I wrote came from this person and what page it came from. So I would go to the book and I would find the last name. I would look in the sources, find my last name, DiCastillo, as the author, and that means on that book it's going to be page 250 is where I found the citation. So I would go. This refers back to where I need the. The person that is reading your paper needs to go back and find out if you used that information correctly, and if you did cite it correctly. The source would be where you got the information from. Works cited in bibliography. If you go to your references ribbon, you'll see that you have bibliography. If you click on the drop-down box, this lists all your sources that you've used in your document. You have a bibliography, references, and works cited. You'll use whichever one the teacher or professor told you to use. Captions, they give names or let you know describe an object or what something's about. For example, it could be a figure, it could be a table, it could be an object, it could be a picture. Illustration. So this would give a description of if it was a figure, what the figure is about, what the table is about. You can see that you have different labels here. Some of those labels would be figure, table. You also have a position whether you wanted to say figure 1 at the top or below the selected item. You can do header and footer. If you go to insert header and footer, you can apply a header and a footer. Remember, a header is repeated on the top of every page and a footer is repeated at the bottom of every page. Footnotes and endnotes, they're printed. A footnote is located at the bottom of a page, only on the page that it's used. The endnote is located at the end. These are where you would put your sources. These are the differences. The footnote again is at the bottom of the page, only the bottom of the page where it's used, where the reference occurs. Where endnotes are located on the last page of your paper. It should have a title, might say endnotes, bibliography, works cited, and they are going to be on a separate page by themselves. Footnotes, this is some of the MLA style. The footnotes are usually single spaced and your first line indent, whereas you do endnotes, they're normally double spaced and they have hanging indent.